So Jan, in front of us we have two lovely chickens. Can you tell us a little bit about them?
Mm-hmm.
First about the black, then maybe the
Yeah.
white.
So we have a farm with 14 chickens and three little chicks, which are now 14 days old. And these two chicks are girlfriends of each other. They always like to roam around together, and they know each other since they are born. Mollie is a black, half silky, and Jelly is full silky. So half silky means that the father is not a silky, but the mother was, and that's why they're both kind of fluffy. And the fluffiness makes it also very nice for us to cuddle them, but it's not about us wanting to cuddle them, it's whether they want to be cuddled.
So how do you know when you can cuddle a chicken?
Yeah, then first you have to build up a relationship with the chicken. The chicken needs to know you, and you need to understand the chicken, because chickens basically are dinosaurs. So they are very far from us away from an evolutionary point of view, like 60 million years away in evolution. So they're really other animals, and they need to get a trustful feeling if you are together with them, and you can create that by handling them regularly and being with them and sitting in their coop, and then once they are accustomed to you, and you feed them from the hand, they very quickly become more tame, and then you can, at a certain moment, you can pick them up, put them on your lap, and then sit with them, and then if they like very much to be cuddled, if they don't have another agenda, because they have their own agenda. Now, of course, the agenda is to eat greens, so we will see if it works. But basically, after you establish trust with the animal, then the animal is not afraid. But still, if you pick them up, well, I know them so very well, I even pick them up in whatever way they always allow me. But if you don't know the chicken, there is a special way to pick them up so that they don't feel threatened.
You should show us to that when the ladies are done with their agenda.
Yeah, probably not. It's quickly done with the agenda. But I can tell you a bit about it. If you approach the chicken from behind, then the chicken reflexes are activated to run away, because predators follow them. All other animals who want to eat the chicken, they approach and then they run away. It's always, they chase them after the chicken, they go from the behind. So if you approach the chicken from the behind, you activate a bit an anxiety reflex. So that's why you have, if you want to pick them up, it's always best to pick them up when you go with your hand in front of the chicken. So for instance, if I want to pick up Jelly now, the white one, I move slowly, because if you move too quickly, they also are startled, because they are animals which look for sudden changes in the environment. Mostly that means that there's a predator, and then they run. So if you are together with chicken, you should always move very slowly, and then just look at the chicken, see if they're not startled. I so slowly that they are not startled, and then you slowly walk to them, and then they know that you wanna pick them up with the hand to the front, and then you can pick them up, and you stabilize the chicken in your hand by holding the hands on the both wings so that they cannot flap. And the more firm your grip is, but of course not squeezing, the more the chicken feels comfortable. So then I go sit with her, and I press her a little bit to my body, and then, because she knows me, she already thinks, oh, it is time for cuddling. So now I already feel that her body relaxes.
Yeah.
So you can try if you can pick up Mollie.
Well, let's see.
So slowly moving.
So you need to slowly move.
Yeah. Now she knows that you want to pick her. Yeah. Now she's again going to do her own thing.
I'm not allowed to grab her. No, darling.
You are allowed to just do anything you want. You just take her. See how you can take. You take her from the front now. You just go very slowly, See, now she's startled a bit. And you take her from the front, in the front. Yes, both. Yeah, very good. Yeah, very good. A little bit on the side. And then you go sit, chill yourself. You put her on your lap. She always wants to have her paws supported. So either on your leg, so that she feels safe and holds. And then you can hold her and pet her and press her a little bit to your body. And then she makes little sounds like
Is it
this.
like the purring of a cat?
A bit. Especially Jelly gives a lot of purring. So now
Yeah.
we change because she is a bit more active.
Yeah.
And I know better to go around with that. And Jelly is very much easier. So you try Jelly. So put her on the lap. Yeah. See that her paws are resting. Yeah. Yeah. And then you just cuddle her a bit. Now, I can see that Molly feels that I touch her because she knows my touch, and then they do this with the feathers. So,
What does that
like
mean?
that means that they
You shake it off.
they shake a bit like okay, I like this because
Oh no!
yeah, you take her again from the front, yes, yeah, and you hold her firm, and the wings that she cannot flap. And you can see that she feels that you're a little bit insecure, so she wants to go. So you give her to me, and then I take her. So, and now I take her, I put her on my lap, I pet her a bit. Now she recognizes again my touch, because of course she doesn't know you. She is quicker, a bit startled.
Jan, is there a specific place where the chickens love to be touched?
Basically everywhere, and they have a propensity to chill if you start petting them like this. And but you can also put your hands under the chicken body and put your hands under the wing in both. I do know my hands under the wing, and then I press them to my body. Then they feel secure, and then you can kind of pet them on the breast,
Yeah.
and then you can also feel have they eaten enough,
Oh.
because the chicken chest needs to be full.
How do you feel it?
Well, you can feel it next to the bone, to the chest bone. Are these two parts you know from the supermarket. If you ask for chicken breasts, of course that's this part here,
Oh yeah.
and this needs to be well developed. If you have chickens which are ill, for instance, they have a parasite or a problem with their intestines, then you feel that there are not so much muscles. That's a way to see that the chicken doesn't get enough food. But you asked where to pet them. Basically, you can pet them everywhere.
Yeah. So they do not have a preference.
Well, every chicken is different. Every chicken has a different character. These two are very, very friendly chickens and very tame. So even if I do like this, just stroking, they already like that. You see, she puts the head down.
Yeah.
That means surrender. So I feel it. This is nice. I just chill now in it, and you see that Molly is also going a bit into that direction, and then you can cuddle them a bit in the beginning of the neck. Then the head goes further down, because then oh yeah, nice. And then if you sit with the chicken, you observe that you will see that if they really chill, but now again they want to go on the ground to eat the greens, so they don't do that. But mostly they close the eyes if you pet them. If they really feel relaxed, they close the eyes and they just go in a trance, a chill trance. And then you can also chill with them. You just feel the chicken and you breathe with them, and then you can feel, and then very quickly the chicken will come into a rest state, and you can come in a rest state. And this is how we use the chickens in the farm with the people from the city who have no clue how to handle animals. When they come here, we teach them how to handle the chickens, and then they sit with the chickens like in meditation.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're very anxious because you come from the big city and there's stress everywhere, it is really great to sit on the ground, pet the chicken, and then chicken closes the eyes and makes little sounds that she likes it. they all did now, like cheep, 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 cheep. And then you just chill yourself too, and then you can meditate together, or just chill together. So try again.
Let's see.
Give a firm grip that you feel secure. Put the paw down. Yeah, and press her a little bit against your body. Een meisje. Hm? Oh ja, 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 ja. Ja, Mollie, een meisje. Yeah.
Oh.
See, now she relaxes more, you
Yeah.
see? So, the world of a chicken is always in the now. So, they are never focusing on the future. But of course, they have their own willpower and their own will. But once you take them off the grass and they start to relax like this, then the new phase for them is, oh, this is a chill phase.
Okay.
And then they're happy now. She's really very happy now. You never petted a chicken,
No, not really.
but
No.
you can pet a cat.
Yeah, but I'm a little afraid of chickens, not anymore now.
No, she's sweet, huh?
Yeah. Oh, she's not like brrr.
No, but she makes funny sounds if she really likes it. Funny little sounds. Some chickens make little sounds, other chickens no.
Okay.
So we have a chicken which is a bitch. She always chases all the other chickens away. That's Bubbles. But also Bubbles likes very much to be petted. But if you pet her, no other chicken can sit on your lap because Bubbles is very jealous.
Ah.
She wants to be petted alone. And then if we go sit in the chicken coop, Bubbles is the first who always comes and jumps on your leg.
Yeah.
And then all the other chickens are, oh, I also want on the leg. And then they're all around you to wait till Bubbles is satisfied of petting, or she
Waiting
has
for the turn.
some other agenda. And Bubbles goes, or I say, Bubbles, no, sorry, Bubbles, not now. And then the others come. Mostly I sit there with 5 chickens on me, 1 on the shoulder, the rooster, and 4 on the left, 2 here and 2 there.
Jan, a final question. If people have a small garden and they have place for 1 chicken, would it be a nice pet to have?
Yes, no, 1 chicken you should never have, because chickens are group animals, so 1 chicken is very unhappy. So you should at least have 2, and preferably 3 chickens.
Yeah.
And if you small back garden, then you have to create for them a natural atmosphere, because otherwise they're not so happy. And they are animals from the jungle, where there is a lot of bushes. So in our coop we have a lot of bushes, and we have a lot of things like a wooden table and stuff where they can sit under, because they like to be sheltered. In order not to be eaten by the eagles.
Yeah.
They always want to sit under something, and people with small gardens forget that. And sometimes you see 3 chickens walking in a small garden and there is nothing for them to hide. It's just flat area like a desert with the food and with the water, but no spaces to hide, and also no spaces which are interesting for them. So and then they feel very isolated.
Okay.
But here they can sit under the shrubs, and they can sit under the tree. And so if you have a small garden, you should always think how to create this small garden into a little jungle for them. And then they're very, very happy. They will give more eggs, and they will not be stressed.
That's super important.
Yeah. See, she's now very, very happy. Now, these 2 chickens, they tend to sit with you for hours if you don't put them away, because they like it so much.
No.
Hey, Mollie.
Oh.
See, now all is good.
Yeah.
Now, then we can put them on the ground again. So you take her by the sides, you fix the wings so that she cannot flap, and then you put them on the ground, and then they see each other. Oh, we're together. That's good. And now we go. See, and then they make a movement like how do you call this? Schudden.
I don't know.
See, and then they continue with a very thing important in life for chickens is to eat. And you should always give them greens too. They like to eat greens. It's not only seed. They cannot live on seed alone. They really need to have salad. So now they hear the rooster. See, both reacted.
Yeah.
So picking up a chicken is not so difficult. Take up Mollie.
This is a...
Yep. See, this is what she now does because you did not directly put her feet firmly on your lap, and then she does this with the feet. She doesn't feel the ground, and then she becomes a bit nervous because the chicken wants to feel the ground. So picking up a chicken, always secure them in the wings and give them directly support for the feet.
Yeah.